Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hi, I'm Zach from ANC Designs. And that's right, you're here with me tonight. It's gonna be fun. If you're just jumping on, say hey, hit the heart button, let us know you're here. Let me know you're here. I'm excited. I'm here. It's Big Bow Friday, or is it Big Craft Friday? I don't know. We're gonna find out here real shortly, aren't we guys? It's gonna be fun though. I got a lot of stuff planned. So I hope you're all having a great evening. Type in the word friends for our supply list of all the fun stuff we are doing tonight. And let me just get my comments up so I can see y'all. Oh, there we are. There we are. It's all there. I can see comments now. Welcome, everybody. Here we go. Check it out. We got this guy. We're doing this guy tonight. Not this guy right here. This is the small version, okay? It's cute. You know, it's adorable. But we need a Zach size door hanger. So we got our big boy. We got our big boy tonight. The big boy. This is the Zach size hanger. And if you type in the word friends, you can go get a message from our page with a direct link to how to get this tonight for 25% off too. While you can up until midnight. So type in the words friends and find out. But let's get the project going. I cheated. I started. There's a lot of painting to do. It's a big boy after all. So I cheated. My bad. My bad. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sue. Hi, Corinne. Hi, Dawn. Tracy. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. So, yes, we have a big boy. Big boy. And like I said, this is the miniature version that you can get, or you can get the big boy. Either or. Either or. But it's adorable. It's adorable. We'll reference that again later. I know we will because we're going to need it. So, let me just get this up here out of the way. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all having a great evening. It's absolute blast here. Got a doggo with me. And where was I? I was in the process. This is what I need help with. All right. I do need some help, everybody. You know I can do Frosty and I can do Santa. Real easy, right? It's red, it's white, it's fairly simple. One of the things, one of the reasons I pre-painted as well is because I wanted to focus tonight our primary lesson. We're learning together tonight. It is Big Bow Friday, even though we're not making a bow. We're doing a big craft, and we're going to learn together. We're going to do some detailing, some distressing, the squiggly line stuff, the stuff I like to pass off to Miss Amy. So I figured we'd have fun learning some of the different stuff to do with that tonight. So that's my goal. Oh, let's see. Hi, Zach, and from Emma and I. Where's Amy? Emma asked. Amy, Laura, she is helping her mom get set up for the craft fair that is going on this weekend in Allen. So if anybody's in the Allen, Texas area, stop by and say hello. They'll be there this weekend. Hello, Miss Michelle Pryor. Okay, so help. I need help with colors. I was really struggling, because again, let me go back here. We have a Santa, we have a snowman. Easy peasy. We got white, red. Snowman, though, as you'll see here, we have some striped body parts. It's going to be a cute sweater. And I kind of want it to look elfish, so I'm thinking green and yellow. Green and yellow. That's what I'm thinking. But now down here, the Merry Christmas, that's what I'm really struggling with color-wise. I need a good color, so I need some ideas, guys. Hope you can help me with some colors. Now, there are a bunch of pieces to this particular set that we'll go over once we start piecing it together. Hi, Holly. Put the microwave on. What's the the microphone on, maybe? Is that what you mean? Do I need to put it on? Or are you having a hard time hearing, or do I sound funny? Because I don't have it pinned on. I have it kind of off here in the distance. Hopefully it'll pick me up. So I'm thinking, yes, green and yellow, ideally, for my snowman. My snowman's body. Because, again, I kind of want to have that elf look to it. Because it is Santa. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Welcome to the show. So I pulled out some ivy. I think we're going to use ivy tonight. And the other color I was thinking of, because I already used this here. I wanted like a really good yellow for a star. I didn't want bumblebee. And I found, I found peanuts in the drawer. So I went right with our that we had for a limited time, the Peanuts paste for a limited time. That's why you get them while you can. I used that for the star. And you know what? That gave me the exact yellow I wanted for that star. It's perfect. So I'm thinking ivy, and I'm thinking maybe saffron as my elf colors. You guys are having a hard time hearing me? Okay, I'm moving it up. I'll move it up. Ta-da! I hope that is better. Is that better, everybody? Or do I actually need to reset my mic? Let me know. Let me know. Move that over there. All right, so where was I going? Or I could just do the simple bumblebee. That's kind of what I was thinking. Saffron or bumblebee, guys? What do you think? I kind of like the idea of the saffron. It's a little bit more darker. But I know since we're going to go green, I'm going to start with the green. And we're just going to start painting this. So sounds much better? Okay, yeah, I just had to move it closer. I had it setting off here in the distance. That was on me. That was on me. Oh, that was close. So yeah, I'm just going to grab some of this. Again, and this is the ivy color, chalk in paste form. We're just going to give it a little paint. Well, y'all help me decide, especially with this Merry Christmas here, these colors. What are we going to go with? What are we going to go with tonight? Oh, it's been a busy day here. Got all the packages out. The Getting Crafty box, gone. Gone. They're gone. They're taken. What else was gone today? What else was taken? I get this name wrong, and she looks at me funny every time I say it. The Jolly Box. The Getting Jolly Box. Gone. They're gone. They're out the door. Y'all are about to be spoiled. Oh my. Spoiled, spoiled. They're going to love it. Hope you love it at least. I think you'll love it. Amy for sure loves it. She's like, she's super giggly excited about this craft box. Not the Getting Crafty, but she's excited about that one, but she really loves the, the Jolly Box. You adore the ivy paste. It's a really good green. Like, I'm over here just painting with it. I don't think I've used it before. If I have, I don't remember. But like just using it for like a solid green for a sweater, like, yeah, this is a good elf green too. I like it. In fact, I would call it elf green for the rest of the evening, perhaps. Where's my sticky board? It's right over there in the drawer, in the cupboard behind me where it belongs. I did use it for some stuff, okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna lay out. I'm a hands-on when it comes to some of these bigger pieces. I'm a hands-on guy. Like, I like to have it in my hand and paint it. It's yeah, it's me. It's how I like it. I like to hold it. Like, I'm also the guy that'll get in trouble too when I go to a museum because I'm all like, I want to get as close as I can sometimes to the pictures and the paintings and look at them or statues. I do. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, thank you. So, how is everybody? Everybody doing good? Everybody, hanging in there, ready for the holidays, getting ready for the holidays. I mean, I guess I am. I finally said, okay, officially. I admitted, and this is what's funny is like we knew Thanksgiving was going to be here. And we had talked about it before. Like, we'll wait. We're going to wait to make that decision. Like, even though we know we're going to do it here, we're just not going to say it out loud and admit to it until like it's closer to the holiday. And I just did that the other day because my mom asked. And my mom asked, all right, so what are we doing for Thanksgiving? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I haven't planned it yet. Probably be here. You know how it is. She's like, okay. I'm like, cool. And she was like, cool, cool. I'm like, works for me. Like, let's start planning it then. Hi, Sam. All right, so we got our ivy pasted. We do need to come back and get this with some white. We're going to now, I guess, we're going to go with the saffron. I know it's kind of a darker yellow. I don't want a bright gold yellow. I want kind of a worn looking yellow for this. So I'm doing great, Nancy. It's been a busy, productive day. Lots of stuff. Oh, man. Mini sale Monday coming up. It's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Lots of good bundles. Really good bundles. And not only that, but there's also some amazing cutouts as well. Painted by yours truly, painted by Miss Amy. There's some cute ones. Some requests, for sure. Hi, Wanda. How are you? Oh, Tammy. It's not eating my wife's cooking. I've learned that is the best way to do it. Or maybe it is eating her cooking that's doing it. One of those two. One of those two. Maybe it's a mixture of balance of the both. Here we go. All right. Yeah. See, I think those two are going to go well together. It's kind of got like a little gold tint. This is a good green, yellow elf combination here. Here we go. One more. Bum, bum, bum. You have only one jar left, Sue? Oh, I know. It's, hey, if it's in the drawer, if it's in Amy's drawer and not behind me and I come across it, I'm going to use it. I might use it. It just struck my fancy. And it was tough. Like, it was tough because I was deciding on, like, ooh, are we going to do some shimmer tonight? Are we going to do Mod Podge? I was asking Amy how our diamond dust work, because not how it works. I've seen her use it, but let me just wipe my hands here and I'll show y'all. But I was admiring our cutout of the week that we did. She did, I should say. It's been very popular. You guys have absolutely blown this one up. This one, I just loved what she did on the diamond dust with it, and I asked her how it was using that. And all she did was just little Mod Podge and sprinkle it on there. She's like, I cut myself. I was like, oh, I didn't see that. Are you okay, baby? She's like, yeah, good. No, Dana, we're not saying that, Dana. We are not saying that, Dana. We are not saying that, Dana. I don't want to change colors here. I'll change. We're not saying that, Dana. We're not. In fact, we're moving pieces now around so we don't see that. Okay, it's elf color. It's elf color. Elf color. Okay. Now we have a deer to paint here. Deer, darling deer. We need to do a couple different things here. We have some score lines here for some pieces, for some eyes and a nose that I already have over here already painted. We need to do, we're going to grab some bark. We're going to grab some dune maybe, or camel. I have dune. I have camel. And yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to use bark, to be honest with you. No, I will use bark. Or there is espresso. I might use espresso for the antlers. And then dune. Yeah, so we're going to do that. I will do, wait, don't I have, let me reference back to here to my copy. I'm making sure I don't have, I thought there was individual antler parts. There's not. Strike that. We're all gravy. All right, we're going to take some bark. Oh, man, oh, man. Okay, so since Deb's not here, we're going to talk about this, okay? Believe nothing that you see and half of what you hear and everything that you read, I guess, because there's nothing I'm going to show you tonight to read except Merry Christmas. And I want you to believe that. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. They're not Packer colors. They'll magically change. Watch. They'll become something spectacular. Oregon colors. Yeah. I'm a Ducks fan all of a sudden. I will find something. It'll happen, folks. Don't tell Deb. Don't tell Deb. That's all I'm saying. We can't do that. I will never live it down. I'll never hear the end of it. They're elf colors. Ooh, the Tar Heels are playing basketball right now. That's right. They just kicked off college basketball season. And football. Or not football. Basketball season. because the Mavs have been in the news lately. Well, local news at least. Not happy there. But, yeah. Okay, we got that. We got our... We have our antlers done. And, of course, I used the papaya for the nose. I'll go over some of the colors and stuff I painted already. Ooh, I got a big glob right there. Did not see that. Could go with Colts colors. You know, I could, but it would be really hard to change that, like, to the blue and white. It would be really hard. It'd be a lot of work right now. I'd be better off just going to cut a new one real quick. And it'd be quicker for me, at least. Quicker for me. You come across that at home, though, by all means. You do you. I'll go cut another one real quick. Watching Luka right now? Yeah. Watching him go. Okay, here we go. Just wiping off my fingers. All right, what else do we have? Now we have the rest of the deer. We got his little forehead here, which we're going to do in camel. We'll do this in camel. Or no, I'm sorry, not camel, dune. Did I bring out dune? And camel we're going to use for his body and his face. I'm going to use... I really want... Actually, I'm going to do something. I want a mixture of dune. I want the dune to be just like a shade darker. That's what I want, just a shade darker. Oh, Laura. Oh, I put the wrong end in there. I'm officially out of wipes now. Oh my. You know, the moment you need that assistant. She is not here. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of dune. I'm going to put it right here on this tray. I'm using paste because I asked Amy and I was like, "You want me to? Should I use paste or paint?" I'm acrylic is growing on me. I like to do things in like one coat and be done with it. I like when my brush marks can tell a story, and sometimes it does that with acrylic, which I like, and sometimes I can do that with paste. But I wanted it to kind of be of like one coat and done. I didn't want to mess with acrylic tonight and do multiple coats because there was so much to paint. And there was a lot of space to cover. So I was like, you know what? I want to just use paste tonight for that the simplicity of it, I guess. See, I got a little bit darker, little bit lighter dune. I could show you the two. Here we go. Like, this is what we have. We have the camel. We have the dune. We have the camel dune. A nice little tan. A little bit darker, a little bit lighter in between for the top of our forehead for our deer. Oh, I like that. That's good. Ooh. And I bet you I could probably look right behind me and there's a color right there I would have picked and used in acrylic. But you know what? I didn't have it in paste. And I'm using paste tonight. So, you know, like I said, sometimes it has benefits, sometimes it don't. It does not. Oh, Laura, that hurts. That hurts. Because, you know, we're on top right now. We're on top right now. We're tied. And technically we're on top because of alphabetical order, but we're at the top of the NFC. We are at the top of the NFC and loving it because it's in typical Chicago fashion bound to go crazy and go burn into a mighty flame in an epic way that'll be remembered forever. Bound to happen. Or as I like to call it, the Chicago hustle. There we go. See, check it out. Ta-da! Perfect. Just what I wanted. Hi, Zach. Is this a door hanger, Tina? It is, and there's two sizes. Check it out. We're doing the big boy. It's 18. Wait, no. Oh, I wrote this down. Um 20 by 16. 20 by 16, the big one. And then we have a little one. It's like 12 by 15. Or 12 by 15 or 12 by 14 or 12 by, yeah, right there, somewhere right. It's listed in the description. Somewhere right along there. Because not everybody's going to want a big old door hanger. I do. I want a big boy here. All right, so I have my guy here in Dune. I have the arm there. We need to get his body painted, and we're going to use camel for that. Straight camel. And type in friends for all the supplies that we are using tonight. I know, Sue, it's a nice little, it turned out really like a good light little brown for it. And I'll even hold it up against this because with this, like the deer, the reindeer, whatever you want to call it, we haven't given them a name yet. I'm sure I'll darken up a little bit when we go to make it look fancy and do a little bit of distressing and all that fun stuff on it. I just realized I'm painting parts of it that I don't need to. I don't know what I'm doing. Getting that good coverage, I guess. Yeah, I like to hold my pieces. Paint on the fingers. You should have seen them like they were covered. They were covered before the live. I washed my hands for you guys just for this live tonight. So that's right. I stopped painting, go wash my hands to hit the live button. That, and I didn't want to get paint all over the phone, but I'm gonna stick with the story. I did it for you guys, at least so you could be 5 minutes into it just to see them covered again. Yep. All right, we got that. Now let's come over here and we're gonna get our body. Get this body going. Boom. See, quick, easy. Sometimes it's just why I like chalk paint or paste. Okay. Put that there. Put that lid on. All right. Now, I need to do... Oh, wait. Did we... No, we didn't. Okay. Where are we? All right. We have the reindeer body. Yay. See, check it out. That's going to go... That offsets like great. I hope y'all can see that right there. Yeah, that looks good. See? Check it out. Ta-da! Good color tone change right there. Good addition. All right. Now we have to figure out I'm still in this dilemma. I don't know what to do this in. I don't know what to do Merry Christmas in. We have elf green and elf yellow. Elf, let me emphasize this again, elf colors on the snowman. Yes, Laura, we do have Black Friday deals. We will have Black Friday deals. We do. Just threw that away and I needed that. But I need to figure out this. Where did I do it? That Dune. There we are. Just either touched it or hit something on it. So what are you guys thinking? Help me out here. What color should we do the banner in? You know, if... Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm thinking... Oh, is that going to be too... Ooh. Hello, Darlene. How are you? We're trying to figure out what to paint this Merry Christmas in. I'm trying to figure out. I'm honestly thinking, and I don't know how it's going to tie in, but I think I was thinking about using something Borrowed, is that what it is? See, Amy leaves these colors in here. Something borrowed as the background of the banner. And maybe red letter? No. Yeah, red letters. A red letter. That's what I'm thinking. Blue background. This is the only blue though. Like, is it green and yellow gonna clash with it? How weird is that gonna look? What do y'all think? Red banner, white letters. See, I'm worried about that though, also because Santa. There's a lot of red already with Santa. I was thinking that too. Or even a black banner with white letters. But I wanted the banner to pop a little bit more. Red and white on the banner. Red and white. So we're back to the red and white. Yes, red. Okay. We'll do that. We will do that. We will do... You know what? Hold on. What type of red now? What if we did a darker red? Ooh, is Cabaret too dark though? Or cherry? Because I painted Santa in Imperial red, so I want to do a different red for the banner. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Black background with red letters. See, I was thinking that was an option as well, Kimberly. Something with shimmer. Nancy, I was thinking that, do I have... I have Shimmer Frost we could do the letters in. But I think at that point, I would want to make them pop a little bit more. Shimmer Crimson's not going to give me the shimmer I want, though I could do... All right, there we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the background. We're going to do that in white. We'll do that in white, and then we'll do the letters in Shimmer Crimson. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I like it. I like it. I'm seeing it. That's what we're going to do. Shimmer Crimson. So let's paint this. I'm going to grab some chalk paint here. Grab my brush. Get a whole bunch on there. And now we're just going to take to it. Now, I have enough green already for my elf colors. Like I was trying to, I didn't want too much of it blending in since we have green for our elf sweater, for our snowman who we're trying to make look like an elf. Or have an elfish vibe to it. Ooh, Jolene. Yeah. I wish I had Bite Me. I wish I had Bite Me. I would use that. Oh, that was one of my favorites. That was a good, like, Valentine, like, good, just like a good shiny shimmer red. Metallic. I don't remember if it was metallic or shimmer. I think it was metallic. But it was good. I liked it. One of my favorite reds. One of my favorite. Okay. Boom. It's funny because Jackson is with his mom tonight, helping Grammy get everything set up for her craft show this weekend. Dylan's here with me. And he was up to no good earlier because he's like, when are you going live, Dad? I'm like, what? Why are you asking me this? Like, why all of a sudden do you care when I'm going live? And how do you know I'm going live? And he's like, oh, no, I just wanted to make sure I'm not too loud for you playing my games. I'm like, oh, that's real considerate of you. I'm still waiting because I have the doors open. I'm waiting for him because I told him I was going live. I'm waiting to see what he's up to with me in here being live and him wanting to know when I was going live. Because there's something amuck with that question out of the blue from any child. It's like, oh boy, here we go. All right, we have that painted. All right, now with these, I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep that. We're going to grab our tape board. Here we go. Let's grab our tape board. In no particular way. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I might do that, but can I do that? Not really sticky. She needs to retape this. Yeah, we're going to go with the red background letter, but what I want to do is, because I really want that shimmer to pop, I'm going to give them a base coat of candy apple. A little bit red underneath, a little bit bright, but I think it's going to help with the shimmer. What about gold for the lettering? I would use Nominee. Man, now you put me in a situation here. One I wasn't considering before. Man. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to say no to it. I'm going to say no to it because we have the yellow. That would look good. I think it would look good, but because we have the yellow, the saffron, I'm worried that it might be too much of that tone. Or not even that tone, but just too much yellowish tint, I guess. I don't know. Help me out here, chat. Well, I don't know what I'm referring to anymore. Too much of that wheel of the spectrum outside of it. Since that's not sticking. And these don't need to be perfect. This is just, again, to give it a little bit of a coat to help that shimmer. When I paint with shimmer, I like to have a little base coat on this, on my cutouts, because I feel it helps it pop a little bit more. Because when you're painting with shimmer, sometimes the shimmer itself, the little glitter, can chunk up. And this helps it pop a little bit and spread it out a little bit more, in my opinion. Don't need to be perfect. I'm saying that to myself because I'm trying to like paint them like they're perfect. Like it has to be completely covered, even. Nope, I'm trying to remind myself. Not Packer, that should say Packer. Yeah, I don't. Luckily, there's no. I can't spell Packer. From Merry Christmas here. Luckily. Some of y'all might do that then. And I can't support that. I can't support that. Not as a good Bears fan. And I'm a good Bears fan by my standards. I yell at them when it's appropriate. And it's always appropriate to yell at your team. And it's always appropriate to cheer on your team. All right. Let me just fix that. You know what? We're going to do something crazy. You know what I think these need? I think these need a bit of a shine to them. I think they need a bit of a shine to them. So I'm going to set this to the side here real quick. Try not to lose any of these letters. All right. Get rid of you. Put you away. Nope, I need you. I have to paint. Did I leave any out? I have to paint part of his hand. Get real up on that line. Using the wrong brush for it. I didn't want to dirty up another one. I mean, as you can tell, been busy painting in here. Been painting in here. This is your first time watching, Robin? Well, welcome to the show. I'm Zach from A to Z Designs. Amy, my normal, the normal host, has let me stepped in here for tonight, and you joined us on one of the best nights because it's typically Big Bow Friday, but tonight we've changed it up. We're doing Big Craft Friday. We're doing something Big Craft. Okay, let's see where we're at now. We have things painted. I think we have everything painted. So now we almost have everything painted. Okay, we're going to shine this up a little bit because if you all remember, I love me some 220 sanding block because when you take it and you paint something, it can give it like a real nice, or not take it and sand it. It gives it a real nice, smooth, silky surface. And I have a feeling that once we put some shimmer on it, it's going to be super shiny. So we're going to find out. We're going to make it super shiny. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't. The Cowboys do support me, Laura. I do support the Cowboys. And I say that because they're my weekly laugh. The Cowboy fans, the Cowboy media, I mean, it's probably the same thing they say about the Chicago media. If you were to go up there and watch them, just listen to them talk about the Bears. They're hilarious. Like, they crack me up. They crack me up. The franchise cracks me up. It's very entertaining. That is for sure. I will give them that. I'm just giving these a little go around on the good old sanding block. Get them smooth. Oh, yeah. You're going to shine so nice. All right. Now let's set that to the side. We're going to move this. Oh, we need a bigger table. We do. All right, here we go. All right, let's grab our shimmer crimson. Now, didn't I bring that out? I sure did. Now, when working with crimson for the first time and you're opening it up, again, this is paste in chalk paste, chalk paint, chalk paste with little tiny bits of glitter. That's why I call it shimmer. You want to mix it up because that shimmer, that glitter, can float to the top. Now, this is a little bit thick. Thick. You want it to be like a sour cream substance. This is really close. I think I just need to give it a good mix. And I'll have that sour cream substance. Texture. There we go. Ta-da. We're there. Now, let's throw that right in there. We're going to try this a couple different ways. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've painted with it. If I like using the sponge like this with shimmer or if I don't. I don't remember. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I don't. That's right. I don't like the sponge. I don't like the sponge. Found that out real quick. Let me get a brush. Yeah. And right now we're just kind of painting it on there. You know what though? Part of me almost wants to throw Mod Podge on there and then just glitter bomb it with red. But I think that might be too much. I think that might be too much. Yeah, I like the brush better, the paintbrush better because it helps me spread out the shimmer much better. Because you can actually see the clumps, as I was telling you, the clumps of glitter that are in there to spread them out. See? There they are. We're getting them out there. Hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Loretta. Welcome to the show. Our big craft Friday. It's been taken over. No Big Bow Friday tonight. It's Big Craft Friday because we're doing a big one. So big, I actually pre-painted some things. So we can focus on the fun stuff like the detailing, the Mr. Pen work. Oh, man. All right, let's get this going. Let's paint with a purpose. I think we're going somewhere. Where's that clump there? There we go, that M right there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, as I just did that. We love the UV resin on top of the letters, help give them an extra shine. You know what, Susan? They would. Or even like liquid glass. Yes, either one could do that. Because then what that is going to do is actually create like a topping, like a protective topping for it as well. But you don't want to paint. I'd almost recommend painting the resin on there with a brush, so that way it doesn't boil and drip off the edge. It'll peel up easier as well and give you that coat. Absolutely. Or you could even put some on there and mix in some of the red glitter in it as well too. We could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. Oh, we could even try that. Maybe we could try that. Oh, maybe we do try that. I was wondering, I'm wondering. I'm going to look up here and I hope I see. If I see everything within a grabbing distance, I don't have to go looking for things. We'll totally do it. We will totally do it and get sidetracked. It's Friday night. Why not? It's Big Craft Friday. What do y'all chat? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Hit the heart button. Do we get out the resin, the UV resin, and test it out? What do y'all think? Do we get crazy tonight? Do we live dangerously? Do we YOLO it? Oh, I'm seeing some hearts. Seeing some hearts. All right. We'll do it. I'm looking. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. Right? Am I right, chat? Let's get crazy. Getting crazy used to be like, hey, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This bar is about to close across town. Let's go. Now it's, should we put some resin on a project or what? You know, I'm thinking we should. Maybe put some glitter in there too. Oh yeah. Let's go to the club. Crazy, crazy times. Go down to the local 5 and dime. All right, chat. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to finish painting this. I'm going to get up. Okay? I'll be right back. I promise. I wouldn't leave you guys. And then I'm going to grab the resin. I'm going to grab the flashlight. Hopefully the battery works. I'm going to grab some red glitter. We're going to get crazy. We're going to get crazy. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also going to grab some more wipes. You remember those days, Melinda? I am painting with my fingernails. That's how I get my color combos going. Like, all right, so if I know, like, yeah, that's the right one. All right, check to the wipes. We have something down. Flashlights, check. UV resin, check, check. Let's go. Here we go. We're raiding the supply closet today, folks. We're just throwing wipes. We're getting crazy. I've got red glitter for days. We're totally going to use it all. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Ta-da! Sometimes your project just takes a... Yeah. 9 o'clock was the time we started getting ready to go. Oh, hello, Deb. Welcome to the show, Deb. How you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm definitely there too. Just enjoy life at home. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, give me a moment. Trying to wipe off all these fingers. We have so many. So many, and there's just paint everywhere. Everywhere. We just wanted them a little cleaned off. Here we go. Okay, let's put that up. Pull this out. See if there's directions. Other directions? We don't need directions. Do we? No, we don't need no stinking directions. We got this. All right, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do it like so. I'm going to pick out the paintbrush. I'm going to sacrifice because once I use this paintbrush, it'll probably go in the trash because it won't it'll harden and it won't be reusable to paint with. I'm gonna give this a quick little dry. Hi Jean, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, and then I think we can start putting it together. We're not putting it together. Then we got to do a little bit of sanding and detailing, I should say. Okay. Here we go. Where's my paint tray? Right here. Paint tray. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some UV resin here. Take off the double topper. Oh, it doesn't want to come off. Yes, I know. Zach, what are you doing? I've had dirt in my mouth before. I'll survive a little, though you don't want to swallow that. You really don't. I'm going to take this and then just peel it back. Throw that away. Immediately grab a wipe. Only 2 clubs, A to Z Club and 2 book club. I know, I'm a wild one. You are a wild one, Deb. Okay, so we have this. I'm just, ooh, that came out fast. Came out fast. I really didn't need that much. We got a lot on there. Close that off. I'm going to now take some, let's see, we have really fine glitter. We have red glitter. And we have more red glitter. I mean, these are real chunky. This is really fine. I think I'm going to use the finer one. And I'm just going to be generous and pour some in there. I'm going to take my brush now and mix it up. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Check that out. That's a good. I hope y'all can see that as well as that shimmers. I kind of want to paint Santa now in all of this. All right, and now this is what I'm going to do. Try not to fling it around. Put my cap on all the way. Store that. And now I'm just going to paint. I'm going to paint just the top part. It is self-leveling. And the reason I'm painting it with a brush, again, is because I don't want it to have massive overflow. It's self-leveling. So if I have like too much on one end, it will, fall off, or it will actually spread throughout the actual top layer part of it. It definitely adds a lot more shine to it, though. That is from the glitter I put in there and to what the shimmer is on top of it. It adds a lot more. I would say like literally almost just like liquid glass. And I am trying to keep it thin. I don't want it to look like it has like a bubble layer like you see with that liquid glass, like when we did the bulbs. I wish I had that to show you. I don't want it to look like it has a layer of glass on it. I want it to just have a simple shine look to it with the resin, add a little bit more shimmer to the effect. Truth be told, I've been wanting to do this exact thing right here on a project. I just haven't been able to find the right project. So I'm glad somebody, y'all know me. I'm glad somebody said something, and I was like, yes, great way to actually get to try this. Bum, bum, bum. And again, we're just trying to keep it super thin up on top. We're going to give it a nice gloss look and a nice shine look with this technique, I believe. Get over there. Okay, so let me show you a difference here real quick. So there you go. You have the M, which is, you can already see the shine. It's not dry yet, but you can already kind of see a difference in how this is going to look. Hopefully y'all can see that. I think this will be nice. A nice game changer. A nice little change for the Shimmer King. All right, now I'm just going to kind of check everything. Make sure I get it all spread out. I touched every part. Oh yeah. I'm excited to see how this goes. Hit the heart button if you're with me. I think this is going to look great. Here we go. Here we go. Let's find out. Here we go. Flashlight time. Here we go. Hi, Beverly. All right, UV. What's cool about UV is I can set that up there. Have batteries work. Yeah. And now we're going to harden it. We're just going to go over these pieces. We're going to move some of this stuff around, clean up some of our mess, and start getting situated so we can start Mr. Penning some of our stuff. Where is Mr. Penn? Oh, there he is. Too late to Mr. Penn those edges though on the S on the letters here. Whoops. Whoops. Though I don't remember who said it. Somebody said it because while I was painting some of the white and the red earlier, my pre-paint, after I was done, I took the white to the edges of it. So that way I wouldn't have to deal with any clumps I might have on there. I was like, oh man, whoever said this, thank you. This is absolutely brilliant. So thank you, whoever said that idea. It was great. Great little thing to do. Great little thing. This should not take long because it is such a thin layer, but I'm going to oh, it's so cool. This is where we're at so far. This is where we're at so far, everybody. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this over here for now. I'll come back to it. I'm gonna let it air dry a little. It's fine. We hit it with the UV. We got the base in there. Let's start getting some of our fun stuff done and over with. Our little details. Details are important. Our little details are Mr. Penning, so we can. So let me ask you this: do you sand first, or do you Mr. Pen first and then go in and sand and then hit some of the detail? I feel like I should probably be doing some of the detail first. Because what if I get it on the edges? I think I'll be okay. But then we're going to break into the finger daubers and some of the deoxide. What else should we break into tonight and use? What do y'all think? Oh, I actually still have to paint the face and the nose. There's one more thing I do have to paint. I should have had this done before I started. My bad, everybody. My bad. Should have had that done. I don't know what I was thinking. By far the worst part of the job. I'm not a fan of this. I should have painted the edges. I should have saved this for Amy. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Mr. Pen, it makes it look that much better. It really does. I just hate doing it. Does that make sense? I'm going to get that. Sand, then Mr. Pen. Is that what you do? Yeah, I probably should have too, because probably some of it would have come off with the edges. So, you know what? Did we lose our cap? We lost our cap. Cap down. So, we're just going to do some of the edges to start with right now. Let's start with our elf green and yellow sweater. I'm just going to run my sander here across the edges. I'm turning away though from the resin because I don't want the resin to get any of the sawdust in it. So I'm going to turn away. I'm angling down just on the edges of the actual pieces here, just to create a little bit of a definition. To the pieces. Add that little effect to it. I'll start here. There, here we go. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. It's coming along nicely. I have to say, I'm very happy with the color selection. It's got my Christmas vibe on it, I want. Elf, green and yellow. Say it with me, chat. Say it with me. Oh, you just got out of the movies, Missy? What did you see? What did you go see? And was it any good? Because there's a couple movies I want to go see. I am running it just a little bit across the top of them too, just to scuff it up a little bit, at least a little bit on the sweater. A little bit on the sweater. The or the reindeer, not so much, because we'll come in with some of the dioxide to add a little bit of another tone to it. But just start. If you haven't done this, sometimes you just start and go with it. You can always paint over it and go different directions. The Running Man. Oh, I forgot that came out. I do want to see that. I really like that actor too. I convinced Amy to watch Chad Powers because he's in Chad Powers too, and she really liked that. If you all haven't seen Chad Powers, I recommend it. It was funny. It was good. There we go. A little bit on the antlers. I will rough them up a little. I'll rough them up a little. It's amazing just how much detail that little line on the side of the projects can add to any project. I'm always amazed by that. And just a little marker stroke, even, like Amy does those so well. Just amazes me how much that adds. how much character it adds. All right, where else? Oh, we got to get some beard action here. Did I already do this one? No. Boom. Green and yellow, great color. I know, they're my elf colors, Deb. Aren't they great? They're my elf colors. They are my elf colors that are going to look absolutely amazing on our snowman. All right, we got that part done. We're almost done here, folks, I promise. But it's important. This is the important part of the project, these little details. And that's what, I mean, look what we've done so far. We've done the awesome resin idea. What other ideas do we have we want to try and experiment with tonight? I did think about playing with Snowflex, or not the Snowflex, but the Diamond Dust and what's the fake snow stuff called? And Deb, I can't help it, like these traditional elf colors. Because they're traditional elf colors. And they've been around longer than the Packers. At least that's the rumor I'm starting. Okay, these traditional elf colors. Look really good together. I'm not saying I have a special sneak surprise here for this project at the end, but I have a special surprise for this project at the end that you're going to want to see. I promise you, you're going to want to see this. Okay. What else have we not roughed up that we need to? It's getting very sawdusty in here. It is the detail. It makes the project fun, yes. It does. It really does make the project more fun. I will absolutely give you that. And scruff up that brim of the hat a little bit. It needs to get scruffy. All right. I think we've scraped everything. All right. Well, actually, almost everything. Where is... We haven't scraped this up yet. We have not scrunched up this one. So let me just... get our banner beaten up here a little bit. All right, there we go. We have that scruffed up. We got to move some of this stuff. We need some room. We have an extra thing here of that we don't need. We have a lot going on. Oh my. Let's move some of this. All right. How y'all looking? Y'all doing good over here? We're just checking in our resin letters. They're doing great. Y'all take a seat for me and chill right there for a moment. We have that just in case. Hi, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Oh my, that camel got out of hand. That got out of hand. Bear with me, folks. We gotta pivot here to make some adjustments to move so we can get to the good part. Okay. Now we need some colors. We need some dioxide colors. What are we going to use? We need some smoke gray. We need a brown and some black. That's, yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, and we need the pink blood. Oh, we got to paint the face still. I keep forgetting that face. What did we say the other day was a good face color? Was it peony? What was recommended as a good face color the other day? Is it in there? What did we use? Or was it peony for the face? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what Miss Amy did? Otherwise, I'm going to actually just use... I'm going to use Natural Buff. I want to try it. Because we have to paint Santa's face. We have to give Santa here some color. We buffed him up a little too. So let's do that. It was Peachy King. Peachy King. Okay, so we'll use the Peachy King because I'm looking at that. Peachy King, where are you? Wow. And if it's not in the drawer, I can't use it. Oh, there it is. It's in the drawer, thankfully. Thankfully. Oh, thanks everybody. Okay, let's grab our sponge. We have to grab our little nose. We have a little nose we have to paint. And we have to do the face. This will give us a nice little skin tone. Wait, is that? Yeah. Because I have the nose already for the reindeer. Painted red. Throw that right there. And for this, we're just going to... Oof, we need to give myself a little bit of a spray. Don't I have a spray bottle? Over here. Yeah. I need to give that a little bit more. And that went on real thick. But we're going to spread it out. We're going to take our brush here, wet it a little. Since I feel like I put a lot on there, we're going to drag it down. It's all right. It'll be covered up by the beard. I just felt that went on real heavy and thick. So we're going to fix that. Natural beige is what she uses. Okay. Yeah, she switched it up. Like it used to be one, And you always used to see like right here too in the cart. And now it's something new, her skin tone color that she likes to use. So I'm like, okay. I wanted a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, time for you to dry, buddy. You dry. And now we're going to fly here. Here we go. All right, where were we? We're grabbing some deoxide. We're going to go with some smoke and black soot. I think we'll need some white, some hickory. I don't know about green, though. Maybe, I don't know about the yellow, though, either. Do I want to even... No. Thinking about it. I think we're just going to stick with the basics today, guys. Oh, wait, no, we need a brown. We do need a brown. And I think for a brown, I have Rusty Hinge. Or brushed something, or walnut stain. Ooh, let's do the walnut stain, actually. I think that'll look real good. Thanks, y'all, for listening to me mumble and talk to myself, or the vintage photo. Nope, we're going to do walnut. We're going to do walnut. Sunkissed Peach Apple Brain. Yes, that was it, Deb. Absolutely, that was it. Okay. Time to play the guessing game, except that one I know is black. I know I'm going to need a black. I look at all these ones that haven't been used, and it's hard for me not to just pick one up and use it. So I'm going to. Because it's brand new and it hasn't been used. And I can do that. All right, I'm going to take here, this is some hickory smoke. Get a good amount. Find my paper towel. Do a little dab on here. And now I'm just going to take it to the edges of the beard. I will go through, but I'll even like lightly, like this is like super light. I don't want it to be too heavy, but I just want a little gray in the beard. Just a little. I'll do a little on the edges because I'll primarily do black around the edges, but I just wanted to give a little, like a little salt, a little pepper to that salt. And I'll do the same thing with the mustache. Except this time I'll even kind of, I'll span it out a little. So it looks like it's flowing with the mustache. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's the beard. We're happy with that. I think a lot of it then, the rest then is going to be the black. Or actually, no, we need to do the deer. We need to do the deer because just like we did with the gray and the beard, we're going to add a little bit more tone to the deer. Grabbing a new dauber with this walnut. With this walnut here. If I can find there we go. It's hiding up on me. Get a good amount on there. Check it. Just gonna take it, kind of just a little. There will be a top part on here, so don't worry. I just want to add like a little bit to the face to give it a little bit more character. A little two-tone. I'll do the same there with the body. Boom, just like that. Come over here. See if I make sure I like it. See how it's coming together. Okay, I like. Now we're gonna add the black. We're coming in with black soot. Throw that right up. And now we're going to hit the edges. Just hit them up. Little goes a long way. Just like to spin it around in my hand. And I'm just hitting it at an angle. You may go heavy on one part. You may go light on another. At the end of the day, it will work out. It'll balance. So this is the brim of his hat. I actually may add a little bit. When I get down to the, I feel like I need to get more, I may come back across this a little bit more. Because he's been crawling around in the chimney. It's, those chimneys aren't clean like they used to be. There you go. Hit up our shirt. Yeah. We're getting down to that part where I was telling you where I want to get like a little. Yeah, there we go. See, just that little mark. He's a busy guy up in that chimney. It wouldn't hurt the guy either to clean it out while he's up there. I'm just saying, like if he's going to be up in those chimneys, he can do us all a favor and sneeze, bring in a fan with him, and help clean those out. I think everybody would appreciate that. Don't need that soot, building up in there. He doesn't need it either. All right. Who else do we need to hit up here? Oh no, that was a long. That one got away from me. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it took out part of the dauber and went right across the board. Should wipe right off. We'll see here in a second. Worst case scenario, we put a little more paint on it. Yeah, that one got away from me. Woo! We'll wipe it right off, wouldn't you know? All right, move that over there. Another piece here. Where are we at? All right, I think we have all the major pieces. Oh, we forgot Santa's arm. Can't forget his arm. And probably need to come up here and get part of Frosty's face. Maybe a little bit down there. It's up here on the edges too. Wow, someone's getting real passionate in there. Right along the edges here, I'm also going to get a little, just to, I don't know, see what it does. Like I said, he's been climbing up those chimneys. Oh. All right. Time now, folks. Here we are. I brought some white. I don't know what I was going to do with the white. What was I going to do with the white? The hat. There we are. I know this is going to be awesome. I know, Denise, you're going to love it. Definitely check it out in the morning. It is a long one, I know. But it's going to be so cute when we get done. We're almost done. Where we can start piecing things together. I totally didn't hit up these either. Okay. Here we go. Fun time. What was the fun time again? I forgot. Okay. Put that there, over there. I've got a lot of pieces here, folks. Bear with me as we try to figure out what is next. Mr. Pen time. Okay, we did some of that. Like I said, we had done some of Mr. Pen already. Let's get this all cleaned up. All right. I can do this. Hold on. I did that just to take off if there were any big chunks, to get them off of the board to help making the Mr. Pen a little bit more easier. I'm now just going to check these pieces in Mr. Pen then real quick. Then we'll check our shiny new letters. This we already Mr. Pen. I'm going to get this. But yes, you can get this. Get this while you can. This is a heck of a deal. I'm going to say it's a hell of a deal because it's a hell of a deal. 2 sizes to choose from. We're doing the big one. You do you. Type in friends. Get all the details. I need all pieces to be flat like that to make it easy. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I would Mr. Pen every piece in the world if they were flat that size. I'd do it all the time. Boom, boom, boom. We Mr. Pen that one already. Where are we here? Yellow. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's totally funny. Right on the mustache. I gave him a mark. We'll fix that. All right. Here we go. Time to move everything now, and let's start assembling this bad boy. We've hit that portion of the show. We're there, folks. We did it. We got it all painted. We got it all purdied up. Now we get to make the fun part a reality. Put it all together. Let's move everything over here to the side. Oh, daubers for days. We're going to move some of these paste jars back into their home. The oxide out of the way. Okay. Here we go. The assembly. Let's check our magical letters. Still a little damp, which is fine. This is... Okay, so can I multitask here? Because what we want to do, let's see, hopefully y'all can see this. We're going to start just putting pieces on here. And then we will start gluing and making any modifications we need to, just in case we need to make a modification. All right, so we have that coming up here, his sweater. Where's our deer? So there is a bottom piece for the deer here that does not need to be painted. And it's basically just to kind of help lift him up. Again, this will all be scored as well. Can't have that drop. Scored for easy placement. That is elf, green, and yellow. Everybody say it with me. Elf, green, and yellow. Elf, green, and yellow. All right. Yeah, I think I'm doing a pretty good job over here one-handed. Put a piecing this together. Oh, it's coming together. Starting to see them. Starting to see them. What else do we have here? We have this hand and beard. We have, oh, is that for, oh, that's for him. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a star. We have our Merry Christmas banner, which we're drying these letters right now as we speak. Okay, we have our nose, our heart, our little eyes. We have our snowflake here for Frosty. We got to do something about that hat over there. That hat needs some love for that snowman. I'm missing a piece of greenery. I should, unless it's on the ground somewhere. I should have a piece of greenery for those berries. Let's see, we have our nose. Where is the greenery? Nah, I haven't seen it at all tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud, did I drop it? I don't see it down there. Well, anyway, there's supposed to be a greenery for the Rudolph. I will have to find that. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here we go. Let's go. Gotta paint it real quick. I guess we'll do Meadow. No, hold on. I'm kind of torn. Maybe Pesto. No, let's do Meadow. We're gonna do it in Meadow. We're gonna do Meadow. Meadow, Meadow, Meadow. Yes, that's right, everybody. Elf, green, and yellow. Now, all right, I promised y'all a big surprise, didn't I? Did I promise you guys a big surprise at the start of the show? I might have. If I didn't, then no big surprise. But if I did, I got a big surprise for y'all. Super excited about this next step. I know it's been a long night. Y'all been hanging out with me, being superstars, painting, helping me get out of manual labor at a craft show. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I might be there having to craft or build things or put things together. Instead, I'm here painting with y'all, living my life, living the best life. Can't forget the eyebrows. Okay. I did promise a big surprise, right? It's wobbly eye night. That's right. We're using crazy eyes. I found the secret stash. Oh my gosh. And guess what? Santa's got wobbly eyes. The snowman's got wobbly eyes. Yeah, sure, I could put a marker, the black marker on there. But you know what? This project, these wobbly eyes, were inspired by Deadly. So Deadly, these wobbly eyes are for you. We're going to put them on there. They're going to look so cute. Oh my gosh. Wobbly eyes for the win. Deb, how tall is this one? There's two of them. This particular one is the big one. It is 16 by 18 or 16 by 20. There's a smaller one, which is this one here, that is 12 by 15. There are two. Okay. So, as I said, we were making this for someone special. We have that. Okay, now our letters. Let's check our letters. How are our letters? Still a little tacky. So I need a second hand here to dry these. But in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this over here and I'm going to start gluing. Well, actually no, I need to do something to the hat. I have the white out, but I need to do something to the hat. Let me grab a dauber. We need to add a little love to our hat. A little love to our hat. With some of that white. Yes. Just a little. Yeah. There we go. Makes a world of difference on Mr. Frosty. Okay, hold on. Do I need, let me see here. I have some buttons. I need a white marker. Uh-oh, somebody's walked in. I think she's going to kick me out and take over this project. Watch. She's going to kick me out and take over this project. So we're going to do something I don't typically ever do. I let the missus do. And we're going to add marks. You're here just in time to save the day.
Hi, you're still live?
Still live here. We're making art. We're making a masterpiece.
You put googly eyes on the snowman?
Someone's not been watching me, apparently. This is really heartbreaking.
No, I've been driving with your son
I
asking
mean,
90 questions.
you can ask the boys that every time we come home from practice and you're live, we're listening to you on the way home. And we're listening to you trash talk us. Like those poor boys have cried so many times. So many times. I'm kidding. They've never cried. I told them to suck it up. And what the mama was saying was true. I think I have like a really big marker there. So I'm going to try to do fancy squiggly lines. Usually not my thing here at all. I'm gonna add, like, it's just like a to the sides, like a shadow effect, right? Okay. After what I've just done on those buttons, you know what? I'm glad Amy's home. I need her for this. Because this is like 1, 2, 3. I've seen her do it 1,000 times. Squiggly line. 1, 2, 3. Zigzag, zigzag, squiggly line. Dot, dot, squiggly line. Dot, dot. I mean, that's kind of like how I've seen her do it. What else have I seen her do? Was it the tic-tac-toe board? I've seen her do a tic-tac-toe board. Straight line, dot, dot, dot. Straight line, dot, 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 dot. Straight line. That's hard. I gotta practice that more. Apparently, that's a little bit more. Oh, I forgot the nose here. Do a little bit there on top of the nose, and maybe a little on the heart. That was a bad idea on the heart, but we did it. A little too much. We're gonna stop while we're ahead. We're stopping while we're ahead with the marker. We took a brave step there. It was very brave. Very brave for me. All right, so now we're just going to glue this thing. We're not going to glue this thing. We're almost there, folks. And I'm going to recommend kind of starting from the top down on this one. Let's grab some. Hey, Amy, I'm so glad you're back because I totally need you. I need your assistance holding the UV light over these letters that we painted candy apple red, and then we put some shimmer paste on them, and then we took some resin and mixed in this really fine glitter, and then did a really thin brush over it to give it even a little bit more shine. And it's kind of hard to do that and paint or glue. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you. You're doing awesome. How was your adventure?
It's good.
Yeah?
I'm tired.
She's tired.
Up at 6.
You got to be up at 6.
So,
You guys hear that? Oh. Do you have a background in? Do I have a background in graphic design? No. Do I have a background in wanting to be a film director and a writer in Hollywood? Absolutely, I want to do that. And a storyteller. I wanted to do that. I did. Okay. How's my detailing? You see, I tried the dots. I got to work on that. Yeah, a lot of practice.
hold that down. It will move on you.
I just did. Hold
You
it.
do your edges?
Yes, I did my edges.
You did?
Yeah, see, that was just because it was off alignment. Man, someone's real judgy. We're going to glue our eyes.
You did not do that edge.
I did do that edge. Chat was here. Chat, did we do the edge?
If you did, you missed a spot.
Okay, that happens. Would you like me to point out all the flaws in yours?
No.
Oh, I can't wait for you to do a project. You missed the spot, Amy. All right, I'm gluing down the googly eyes,
Carrie, you miss me?
and I'm gluing down the eyebrows. There's score marks for them. You, unfortunately, when you buy this, will not get googly eyes, but you can purchase some. Tap, tap, tap. Almost out. Dun, dun, dun. So was Jackson well behaved this evening?
Yes, except my phone cord randomly got broken.
Whoa. Like, how does your phone cord get randomly
The
broken?
stupid thing that goes in the phone snapped off.
In their phone?
No, we don't know where it is.
It's not on your phone, though.
No.
Okay, then that's fine. I mean,
No.
it's a phone charger. That's
And
neat.
it's my special in my purse. Nobody touches phone charger.
She has a special in her purse and nobody touches phone charger. How often do you use that phone charger?
When I travel or when I take my purse, like I did today to connect to my computer for Wi-Fi.
The snowman's mouth I will probably do with a fine tip marker. I will not forget to do that, Dad. You like to, this is elf green and elf yellow. This is not to be confused with anything cheese related or Oregon duck. Okay. This is elf green and yellow. I just want you to be aware of that. I had to make sure to explain it to her. Deb was very clear on that too.
Right.
She was.
Right.
She was. So I actually see a little part there I didn't paint. I should have painted, but I'm not going to sweat it right now. I'm going to drop that. I said I wasn't going to sweat it as I'm reaching for the paint to paint it. Just a little spot. Everyone's been very patient with me tonight. They've been great.
Yeah, I bet.
And I had some of this pre-painted. Can you believe that?
Well, when I turned you on, I was like, oh no, he's sitting down. This is going to be an all-nighter.
Possibly. Where have you been my whole life? Hello, California. Just trying to get it all lined up. Press and hold.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Aw. I'm sorry. You're doing a great job. My assistant tonight, everybody give it up for her. She's been an absolute sweetheart.
I just started.
You just started. I know. And you were like, we were missing you earlier. Like, oh, I sure wish I had an assistant here tonight. You're doing great. I want you to know that. I wonder if that will let me lift that up. Make sure I have that lined up. Now we're going to have to stand up here a little. We're getting there. All right. We're getting there, folks. Let's make this happen now. There's that. We got to get our little googly eyes on our snowman. Okay, we got our nose here for Santa. Our nose for our snowman. We need a name for this snowman. He's a good looking snowman. Look at those googly eyes. He's such a kidder. Look at him. All right. And that's where our reindeer is going to go. Let me just move this out of the way. We're gonna do some craziness here, so make sure you're all paying attention at this next part. This is going to be a real tricky part here, okay? I'm going to move these over here to the side. So we can, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get them all painted up and lined up. Okay.
Now watch. Make sure you're watching.
All right, here we go. Where's my?
Wait, you know where to glue that?
Yeah.
You should probably glue the reindeer first.
No, because the reindeer goes on top.
Okay. Babe, I have more stick fast over there.
I know, I just don't have time for that right now. I grabbed your second color, or your second container.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. It's right there.
I know, these guys are so cute. I can't wait to see them all done.
Did you tell them they're on sale?
I did tell them they're on sale till midnight, and to get them while you can. They're hot, hot, hot items. 25% off.
Just saying. Oh, looks like Donna got hers.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to glue the buttons on.
It says to call him Packer.
I refuse to call him Packer.
Hi, Angelina. Wardrobe change? Question mark.
What are you talking about, Missy? I don't know what you're talking about. This is the original. What are you talking about? Wardrobe change. I haven't changed.
Okay, this is so sticky. Take that darn heat tool to it.
I haven't changed one
This
bit.
is no.
I haven't changed what?
Colors.
What? How did that? I swear, this craft room is haunted. Anything I paint green and yellow automatically gets turned blue and orange. I don't know what's going on here. I am outraged. This is not elf colors. I am shocked.
I love it.
What incarnation is going on in here? This is. At least the googly eyes are still there, okay? At least the googly eyes are still there. Okay, I don't think Packer's a good name for it, but I think Packer Killer is. Yeah. Let's go. We're gluing on the nose. We're going to glue on the eyes. That's right, we use new ones.
I see that. Did you enjoy that?
I did. I didn't use that new black one though. I probably should have, because as you might see somewhere that it kind of got.
Oh, you got mine all mixed up over here.
I didn't get anything mixed up.
I have a certain spot. All of them going.
Oh, she has a certain spot. They all going, everybody. We're almost there. Y'all are the best. Like I said at the beginning of the show, believe nothing that you see, half of what I say, and all that you read or something. I said something crazy like that. So in fairness, I gave you fair warning of my magic trick. You okay?
Your wood cutout got me.
Oh, the sharp one?
Yeah. Did you tell him about the whatnot sale?
No. I'm still trying to come to terms with that. I'm kidding. There's a whatnot sale happening.
When though?
I don't remember.
Black Friday.
Damn. Now
7:30 p.m.
it's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me now.
Rule number 1: if you're going to use my markers, make sure the lid's on. Pretty please.
I break rules. That's why I'm a bad boy. That's why you married me. Bad boy. Okay. Let's get this greenery on. Maybe make a little raffia bow real quick.
Bye, Packer.
You know, I think the name Stanley is probably a little bit more appropriate.
Is this my UV light?
Yes. We're going to add a little
Oh,
flare.
your phone's about to die. You better speed it up.
I better speed it up.
And I don't have a cord in here for that one.
She doesn't have a cord in here for that one. It's that darn ghost. Anything I do, green and yellow. Oh,
Here.
Oh. Go for it. Look at her go.
Well, I'm just
Helping me out like a boss. Here, you're doing great. Let me admire this for a minute to see if there's any modifications. Oh my gosh. How stinking cute.
Hey, don't bump me, please.
This is where we're at so far, folks. How cute is that? Again, the green and yellow, the elf combination was adorable. What happened to
Don't
it?
bump me.
I can't believe what happened there. Like, that is just, I am shocked. I am so sorry.
You had to have cut a separate.
You mean I went into this plan like I would go and waste my time and have a secondary sweater cut and painted and ready to go just to play a practical joke on Deb?
Yep.
You are absolutely crazy. I would never do
I am
that.
absolutely correct.
I would do that to a Packers fan, but I would never do that to Deb. I joke. Oh, yes, the snowflake. We can't forget the snowflake. Good call. Then let's just put it right.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What?
Just got my hand stuck in the stupid stick fast.
I'm sorry. It will come right off. I'm
no,
sorry.
it does not come right off. Ask everybody here in the chat. Stick fast does not come right off.
It does if you use stuff. What do you guys think so far? We got to use the black marker. I saw a fine tip black marker in here. It looked fancy.
No, that's me. That's for me to introduce.
Would you like to introduce this on the X's on his mouth, or would you like to use something else?
Nope, we can introduce it on the X's.
Yes.
Because I tested it today.
She tested it today.
I have a brand new marker I found.
Brand new
But
marker
you gotta
she
be careful.
found.
This is a little bit wet.
Yes, I know.
Okay, that's down, or that is down. I can tell you right now, this is gonna have to be painted.
What is?
Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Missed a spot there.
I totally missed a spot right
Okay.
there.
We'll fill it in later. And over here, we'll just add some more. Do it just this way. There you go. Very cute. Okay, let's show them the new marker because the phone's probably dead.
No, we're still live.
Okay, so I found these new markers. They're long nib marker. Okay, they're in testing mode right now. Honestly, there's a bunch of foreign language on it, so I couldn't tell you what brand it is. However, it is very, very, very tiny. Very tiny. So I want to use this on those areas that have these teeny tiny score marks or even some of the etching or engraving. Oh my gosh, Zach, look at this. This is perfect for this.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to do the last
No,
one?
I will let you.
Usually you go out of the lines, but it's fine.
It happens from time to time.
This is perfect. So I will let y'all know. Oh gosh, man, I'm making a big mess. I know. I'm going with the white. Dry that real quick for me. Hey, Zoe girl. Yeah, we got to paint that red. That's for later. And this white. Well, no, I didn't put the paint up.
Where's the Mr. Pen?
I've got this right here.
I wanted Mr. Pen, though.
I don't know. Did you use it today?
I did. I thought you...
I didn't put it away.
Okay.
Are you drawing the right thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Get your dryer again. I didn't take Mr. Pen.
Okay, I think I knocked it over then.
Okay, stop. Dry. This is how you clean up your spillages. Okay. Grab me a small paintbrush. This is probably too small.
Yeah, it's way too small. What were you thinking?
Okay. Oh my.
That was like that when I came in here.
That is not true.
I mean, I haven't been painting things. I've been painting things.
I mean, I did have some paintbrushes in my cup, but not that many. Okay. You don't need to dry that anymore, but dry this. That is, look at this, y'all.
Oh, I showed
Please tell
him.
me he's going to clean these for me. That would be just great.
That's what the assistant's for.
Oh, not tonight, baby. I'm tired. Lucky Zach. Magic.
Watch the resin.
There you go.
All right, folks.
Very, very cute.
Here we are.
Nice, heavy.
Actually, it's not.
No?
Maybe it's because I've been holding it all day. Here we are. We'll tie some rope. Is that what color red is that, Rachel? I'm so glad you asked. It's my favorite red to paint with in Christmas. It's Imperial Chalk Paint Red. Isn't it gorgeous? And I buffed it. I buffed it with a 220 sander to give it an extra shine with an extra coating, because we like it when our projects shine here on A to Z Designs. So hit the heart button. Get this while you can. 1 of 2 sizes. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Comment the keyword friends. Y'all have a great evening.
Bye.